What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to make $100,000 in pressure washing, how to make your first $100,000, how to make $100,000 in a year. In this one, I'm going to be asking questions to an Inner Circle member. He is a six-figure earner, and his name is Alex. We're going to go deep on a bunch of topics on how to make $100,000 in your pressure washing business. First and foremost, we're going to be talking about how he made it in his first 8 months, why he left the medical field and started a pressure washing business, the most impactful thing that he has done so far for his business, the biggest mistake that he has made, as well as what he would recommend if you're just starting out. So if you wish to make a bunch of money in your pressure washing business, definitely listen to this entire interview. I do want to mention that Alex started with the 0 to 7K course. So if you guys are looking to start a pressure washing business or scale it up to the next level, check out the first link in the comment section and the description. That is going to be a link to the Local Domination 0 to 7K course. In there, I go through my Facebook ad strategy. Aaron goes through his website content strategy, as well as we have equipment, marketing, CRM, a bunch of other things that are going to help you to launch your business. It is the #1 selling pressure washing business course in the world for a reason, and it helped Alex to scale to where he's at. Now, if you also want to surround yourself with guys like Alex that are doing over $100,000 a year in their business, check out the second link. That is going to be for the Inner Circle. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let this clip play. Be sure to listen to the whole thing because Alex drops some great information in this one. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to make 6 figures within your pressure washing business. Alex, how's it going, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. So we're just going to ask you a couple questions, man, kind of pick your brain a little bit, because obviously you've achieved a milestone that a lot of people kind of strive for whenever they start their business. So first and foremost, tell us about how long you've been in the business for.
Yeah, man. So I started doing research about, I would say 2 years ago from around this time. Officially started my business in October of 2020. Got everything rolling, and I was pretty much full-time within about 6 months. So been pretty much in the game for about 1.5 years now, running strong.
Okay, excellent. And Alex, you have like a very interesting kind of backstory. So tell us a little bit about how you got into pressure washing and what you were doing before that.
The way I first kind of learned about the whole thing was I found Aaron Parker's channel, the Lean and Mean Academy. Really liked what he was doing. It was super cool. And so I kind of just studied his stuff, and then I bought your course, 0 to 7K. That was a game changer. And I was thinking, man, if I can just quit this dead-end job that I have working at the hospital. I was eventually going to go to medical school, right? So I was planning to start within 1.5 years from the start time of my business, and I was just super burnt out, did not enjoy what I was doing. Felt like I had to use my 4-year biology degree. Ended up just saying screw it and started the pressure washing business because I've always wanted to own something of my own, and I was like, man, if I can't make it doing pressure washing, then I probably can't make it doing anything else. So, and it helps. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I learned that translates well to a lot of the chemistry side, knowing how to mix chemicals and which ones not to mix, and really helped with a lot of the initial kind of stuff that a lot of guys struggle with on the equipment and chemical side. So yeah, I guess I definitely enjoyed my time in school, but had to change paths pretty quickly. Okay,
would you say it was more like a time freedom thing that kind of made the decision for you instead of going into medical school, or did you see the money that can be made within pressure washing?
Yeah, well, I mean, watching Aaron Parker's channel, he was making hand over fist washing, houses, crazy hourly rates, the same as you would do as a physician. And, whether we like it or not, it's at the end of the day, it's about the money. So decided that I was going to let my ego kind of dissolve around that stuff, and just decided to make it over to pressure washing. There's nothing in particular besides the fact that pressure washing seems simple and satisfying. It just seemed like the easiest way to make a little bit of cash quicker.
Excellent. So, Alex, what's one thing that you've done, with your business up until this point that's been the most impactful? Is it like with regards to marketing or equipment? What would the one thing be that you would say?
Definitely marketing. Equipment, I started with basically nothing. I definitely did like 20 jobs or so, throwing a pressure washer in the back of my sedan, and then getting out of the job, untangling all the hoses that I would just throw in the back seat. I probably made about $20,000 in revenue doing that. Slowly started to upgrade equipment, right? I think that's the best way to do it, especially if you're on a low budget. You don't have like $20,000, $30,000 to invest in equipment right away. Definitely marketing though. I'm huge on Google, huge on everything that you guys teach in the Inner Circle about, GMB, websites, all that kind of stuff. I probably didn't spend a drop in advertising my first year and made $100,000 within 8 months.
Incredible, man. That's super cool. And like, just, what other business can you really get into and make that kind of a splash? Another thing that I wanted to say that has contributed to Alex's success is he's a student, and he's been a student for the whole time, and he's consistently learning more information and applying that within his business. And that's one of the things you have to do, because if you just get out there and try to figure it out, there's going to be all kind of learning curve, and there's going to be more of a time delay from doing the job and making the kind of money that Alex has been able to make. What was one of the biggest mistakes that you made along like your business so far, Alex?
I think it might have been marketing, spending a little bit more in my first year. I was kind of making my target revenue within about 8-9 months of starting the business. But I think if I would have marketed a little bit harder, maybe paid for some Google ads or learned the Facebook ad strategy better, I was not really good with Facebook ads, partly because I just didn't understand it, right? I just didn't know how to apply it the right way. I think if I spent a little bit more marketing, I would have definitely spent more, obviously, but I would have been making more of that, $20K a month mark much sooner than I did.
Okay, excellent, man. And last question for you, Alex. What advice would you give to somebody who's just starting out and kind of hopes to achieve, what you've been able to achieve within your business?
Yeah, if you're thinking about starting, start today. Do all the stuff that's going to take the longest to get set up, which would be the website, all the long form kind of think long term. Facebook ads are great, yard signs are great, door to door is great. But at the end of the day, the best time to build your website and your online presence was yesterday. So if you're hesitant on getting that started, I would definitely get started as soon as possible, for sure.
Excellent. And as you guys will kind of notice from what Alex is saying, there's a transition, right? There's those entry-level marketing tactics that, kind of get the leads faster. And what Alex relies on more now is the Google, the search traffic, the website, things of that nature that are bringing in those organic leads that are ultimately free. And you get some great customers off of Google, right, Alex?
They're the best. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Much easier to close the deal.
Perfect. So, Alex, thank you for coming on today.
Yeah,
Every
man.
guest that comes on gets to pick the word of the day. What would you like the word of the day to be?
Word of the day is start today.
The word of the day is going to be start today. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below start today, and I'll hashtag you a real one. My name is Justin, Forever Self-Employed. If you guys want to check out the Inner Circle, it'll be the first link in the comment section and the description. And until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.